Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thanks for tuning in. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support each and every time. And so for this video, I am going to be doing my 22-week update. So right now it says baby M is the size of a water bottle, which to me is like massive. Like, that's big. And he doesn't seem that big, so he don't got that much room up in there. And then it says, Rainbow Baby spends most of his time resting as you rock him to sleep with the movement of your day-to-day activities. While Rainbow Baby sleeps the day away, your hair is growing and especially thick, which it is, like, okay, and may grow in odd places. In addition, your fingers and feet may be beginning to swell. Thankfully, that is not my case. I have been monitoring like all of my sugar and sweets and salt intake, but thankfully I'm not swollen. Let's see. So Rainbow Baby is asleep. I feel like he's not asleep. He's a very active, strong baby. And so I feel him throughout the day, especially in the morning. But okay, he might be sleeping throughout the day. He can wake up. He can move around. He's practicing his movements, so he's touching on his face, his body, his umbilical cord, and that's helping his motor skills. His eyes are still developing. As far as my weight, let's see, I log it. So as of February 6th was the last time I jumped on a scale. I am 142 pounds. I've gained probably 10 pounds this pregnancy. I don't know, for whatever reason. I know October 27th I was 110, so maybe, I think I was 110. I doubt it. I might have been like 130. Yeah, let's go with that one, 130. And so I'm now at 142. Currently our due date is set for July 5th. It was in like a bigger range up until our anatomy scan, which was a couple weeks ago at 20 weeks. And we narrowed it down. Well, the doctor narrowed it down and said for right now it's looking like it's going to be the 5th of July. It was the 1st to the 7th was our window at first. So we now have like a date. And I'm super excited like that about that. Baby boy and I, we have our energy up. We came back from our baby moon and that was so beautiful. It was well needed. And to any moms to be, if you ever have a chance to experience a baby moon wherever it should be, whether in states or out of the country, go for it, because that's just a nice experience for you and your partner to bond before baby. And I'm happy that my partner and I did. We chose to do a cruise, and I'm going to talk about that in a separate video because that needs a separate video, but it was nice to have that one-on-one time with him again. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, let's talk about my birth plan. We necessarily don't have a birth plan because the baby is going to make the ultimate decision, because that's the true boss. But we would like to do a vaginal birth if possible. So far I haven't heard anything of saying that we cannot do a vaginal birth, but you just never know. So we would like to do a vaginal birth, possibly unmedicated, possibly, I'm saying, and with a lot of hypnobirthing involved. We will be delivering still in a hospital. If possible, I would like to labor for the majority of it at home, and to be able to labor freely if I do end up in the hospital and not just on my back. Like, I know for a fact that's just one thing I don't want to do, is to be on my back. I would rather be on all fours, on the ground, on a ball, whatever. But I know I don't want to just be on limited to my back. If we were to have a cesarean, I mean, it's nothing we can do about that. We will have a cesarean. Just keep us in your prayers. Okay. What else? Deciding whether or not to, what is it? Circumcise, yes. Deciding whether or not to circumcise our baby boy. And the father and I, we are going to circumcise. I have done my research. There are different types of circumcision procedures. So once the baby is here, I'll go into that and which procedure we decided to go with. But we just feel as though it'll be best for our son if he is circumcised. We have started cleaning out where the nursery will be. So I have been putting together like some mood boards and inspirations of how I would like the baby nursery to turn out. And I have had full control over that. I'm like so surprised. Normally my partner is like very much so hands-on, which I love his input, and I'm happy that he wants to be in our home, and like you look around and it's him and us, like it's a blend. But he's for the most part been just like, you take the reins on this. And so I'll be doing a nursery reveal to come once we get everything. But I think for the most part I know exactly how I would like our son's room to turn out, and I can't wait to start on that. And so, I mean, I guess at 22 weeks, that's for the most part all I have. I'm now going to give you guys some bump shots. So this is baby M at 22 weeks. He is very active. He's currently not moving right now, so he's probably sleeping like the app suggested. But I don't feel like I'm that big. I'm just in like this Zara dress, non-maternity dress. And yeah. So guys, thank you for tuning into this week's video. I really appreciate all of your love and support. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with everyone that you know. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.